Hello guys, I just wanted to make this quick video so that you should be aware of what is going on in the markets right now. So Bitcoin is not doing so well, and we've been talking about this on the channel. We already predicted that Bitcoin will have a crash, and actually the crash is supposed to be more massive than this. I think we will still have another crash right here, because if you look at this here, let me take off this if we look at this here, and this is on the 4-hourly time frame. If we look at this, we'll see that this is a bear flag, and so it means that the price still has to drop from here, the distance from here to here, down, and that will give us about, let's see, that will give us about $57,000 Bitcoin, about $57,000 Bitcoin. And so this is a very critical position, where a very critical place where Bitcoin is right now. And if I was to do any investments now, I would say that I would be very careful with any investments that I'm doing now. Now remember, this all depends on our daily close here. If we close on this daily, above, if we close on this daily above $63,000 Bitcoin, we are likely to pump again before maybe coming back down. And so I think if we close above this area, so if we close above here, which we have already retested, it already came down here and went back up. And so if we close here, if we close today here, down here, then we should expect that Bitcoin will fall. We will have some sort of waterfall here. So if you have any say investments you want to do now, it would be wise to say hold on, because if Bitcoin drops from here, every other coin will face it. Every other coin will feel the drop. So what I would say is that if now is the time to dollar cost average. Someone DM'd me on Instagram, and I was telling this person, now is the time. If you want to buy any say crypto now, it would be wise to dollar cost average. Do not go into the market full swing, because Bitcoin may as well dump right here and we go right down to $56,000 Bitcoin, where we'll have very strong support, and then we pump back again. And so this is the time where you would want to be very careful with the markets, because remember, we already showed this chart, and by this chart we believe we are somewhere here. And so if we drop down from here, this will be a massive drop. This on this chart may look small, but on the chart and on Bitcoin chart, this will be very massive. This will be a massive drop. Now I talked about this before on TikTok, that the drop we are seeing now has to be massive. It has to be it has to go down maybe to $57,000 or $56,000. Now I think it could range about $57,000 to $59,000. It will make a lot of people think that Bitcoin is dumping, like $69,000 was the top, and a lot of people will come out of their trades, and there will be a lot of liquidation of people who are on a lot of leverage. But when we come back up here, we will take off. Now keep in mind, this is not certain. It is not certain that we are here. We may as well be here, and I'm just reading this wrongly. We are between here and here. That's what I think, and to me, I think we are here. And so buying any crypto now, you should be very careful, because if you buy as Bitcoin is here, if Bitcoin closes below $63,000, we stand a very high chance of going below. I just wanted to make this short video so that you guys understand where we are now, because some people DMing me on Instagram asking me if it's a safe time to buy say Polkadot or any other investment now. You should be very careful, because as Bitcoin is dumping now, if it dumps harder here, if it closes this day here below 63,000, if we close today below 63,000 at 8 p.m. EST time, we will go below. And by going below, I'm saying that we will have very high volatility going down. This means Bitcoin will be dumping very hard. And if it does this, every other coin will face the same trouble. So be very careful if you want to invest now, or if you are investing now. I would say that since we cannot fully predict, it is best to dollar cost average. If you have your positions open, I would not close. I myself am not closing out of any position. I'm not closing out of any position. But if we are closing the day below $63,000 Bitcoin, I will be taking some profits. Now, if you've been watching my tutorial videos, then you caught this firsthand. Yeah, if you've been watching my tutorial videos, then you caught this firsthand. This is a bullish candle here, followed by a bearish spinning top. Now, the two of them will form a bearish engulfing pattern. Anyone who has been following my videos knows this. Anyone who has been following my videos know this pattern. This here is a bearish engulfing pattern. And so when you see this, it is time to sell. When you see this, it is time to sell. And this is the same thing here. This is the same thing here. This means sell. When you see this with enough volume, it means sell. So this is the same thing that happened here, and we are about to go down. This is all in tandem with the fact that we are here. So if we are here, if this is where we are, then this dump that we are seeing now is this position. If this is where we are, then this dump we are seeing now is this place. So be very careful with whatever investment you are doing now. If personally I had some, let's say I had some money and I wanted to invest, I will wait for Bitcoin's close. I will not go into the markets right now. This is not at all the best time to be investing. So be very careful with the markets right now. If Bitcoin closes below 63,000, we will see very strong volatility to the downside. We will see very strong volatility to the downside. Remember, the top was here. The top was here. So if Bitcoin closes below this, know that we will see very strong volatility to the downside, and that will be nasty. So just take care with your investments. Do not hurry and say invest because you think that Bitcoin will go up and every other coin will go, and maybe you would not have been invested, and maybe you lose or you're missing out. No, do not FOMO and invest now. Wait for a confirmation of this price. If Bitcoin closes above 63,000, then we may start to pump up. We may start to pump up because this dump right here. And what we also have to watch out for, which will be on the weekly time frame, will be, you see the week, this is the weekly time frame right here. So yeah, this is on the weekly time frame, and this is about, yeah, this is about 63,000. This is about 63,000 right here. So if Bitcoin closes below here, this will mean that all of this long wick up here signifies that sellers are winning. This will mean that Bitcoin is going to dump, and the dump will be massive. The dump will be massive. You can see right here that all of these candles have been green all along. All of these candles have been green. So we will expect that we should have a dump around here. So this video is just to let you know, be very careful with the markets now, because if we have this dump and go again and we go up, we will have very strong support about here. Yeah, we will have very strong support around here. You can also see these candles this one bouncing off of this place. So if we have a dump, then I would expect that we bounce off of here. We bounce from here. This is on the weekly, remember, this is on the weekly time frame, so don't expect it to be that. A little bit of volatility here is a lot, so be very careful with the market right now, because it can get very nasty. It can get nasty, and if we surpass that 57,000 or $56,000 Bitcoin coming down, then this is where we will land again. We may go right down to 51. This stuff is extremely unpredictable. I'm just saying, if you're invested in the markets right now, be very careful, because you may go ahead and invest because, say, you are afraid that, or you are say you have that fear of missing out on the rally, and Bitcoin comes down with all of your investments. Because when Bitcoin dumps here and we are using this as our map, as our roadmap, then when we come back here, we will consolidate for some time, and then the rally will begin. So this here is a consolidation, and this consolidation can actually be like a week or two. So no matter how small you see it on this, say on this map, it can be very significant to your trades. So pay close attention to Bitcoin's price. I was planning to make a video on metaverse cryptos, but I had to make an update on Bitcoin's price. Probably tomorrow I'll make another update to keep you in the loop, because this can get very volatile very fast, and we do not want to miss out on this rally. Alright, see you in the next video.